Hello everybody, my name is Shane, and in this video we are going to be checking out the official Samsung cases for the Galaxy Z Flip 4. These cases are on sale at the time of this video, so I'll have some links down in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. The prices range from $25 up to $90. Starting with the clear slim cover. This is just a standard clear case. This is the cheapest one at $25. Let's go ahead and pop this on. Is very slim, very minimal, so it's not adding too much extra bulk to the phone. As far as your front display, plenty of access here to do whatever it is you want to do on your front display. Plenty of room for the microphones here. Have our cutout for the charging port. Let's see if my oversized Type-C cable fits into the port with the cutout. No problems at all with the cutout size. Let's check our wireless charge. Wireless charging, no problem here. We have access to the fingerprint sensor on the side here, and we do have the buttons covered up with a nice clicky finish here. Let's see how the case holds up when you're opening and closing the flip. Seems to stay on pretty well. No problems here. But I will say there is not any adhesive or anything keeping this case on, and it does come off pretty easily, which might be a benefit to some of you if you're swapping out cases a lot. You can just kind of pop off the case if you want to. Overall, really liking just this plain clear cover from Samsung. But if you want some additional functionality to go alongside with this clear cover, we do have this clear cover with the ring. So this one is $5 additional at $30. So even though these are both clear covers, I can definitely tell that the standard clear cover is a lot more thin, and this clear cover that comes with the ring is a bit thicker, and you're also getting some extra bits here to keep this ring intact when you have it inside both halves of this case. I'll show you here how this works. This one does take a little more effort to set up. You can see that there's two little slits here on the top and bottom halves of the case, and then those plastic squares that were attached to the ring just clip onto those portions. So now we have the entire case together. All right, we now have the case intact. That one takes a little bit more work, but it's well worth it because we are getting this ring here in addition to what feels to be some extra protection. We have our holes for the microphones, for the speaker here. Let's see if the cutout's big enough for a Type-C charger. No problems with that cutout. Let's check our wireless charging. No problems at all. Also, this ring on top definitely appears to be metal, so you don't have to worry about this guy breaking. It's not like a cheap piece of plastic or anything. The strap also seems very sturdy. You can see that it stays intact because you have it clipped into the insides. So you can see here that nothing is going to happen to this case. You can really trust this ring as much as you need to trust it. You can just have this in the palm of your hand like this. You're not going to be worried about dropping your phone. You could be clipping this to something. Just a really nice little functionality piece here. And then especially with this open, you just have that peace of mind that if you're on the go, this is a very on the go kind of phone and device. You're not going to be losing your phone, dropping your phone. You're going to have that ring just to give you that great peace of mind. So I absolutely love this ring case. I'm honestly preferring this one over this one for the additional $5 given that ring that you're getting. And it is optional. You can clip that off and not even use that if you don't want to. And then you also have what feels to be a bit of a thicker clear case here, so you get good protection while also being able to show off the color of your Flip 4. Now, if you like the ring, but you don't want a clear case, this is where the silicone cover with ring will come in handy for you. This one is $40. Now, we do have a bit of a different design for this silicone case for the ring implementation. We have a couple adhesive stickies on the back of this one to keep it in place. And then we also have another kind of strap button system, but this time it looks to be a lot easier in my opinion. It's not a tiny little thing that you have to really line up. This one goes on very easily. And wow, liking the feel of this one. Man, you have some Samsung branding on the back here. Let's check out our ports. Have plenty of room for our mics, for our speaker. Go ahead and check out the charging port cutout. Looks like we have no problems with that. Let's check our wireless charge. No problems with wireless charging. Again, we have access to our fingerprint sensor on the side. Here's our volume rockers. This is also silicone here. We have the same kind of strap material on the top as the clear case, but then we have more of a matte finish on the ring on top, which I do like this look. It's not shiny and reflective like it was on this one, so a little bit less flashy. I think this case has a great look from all angles really, and you're getting that extra functionality with that ring here. Just gives you that great peace of mind. Again, let's do a little shake test here with the ring. Absolutely no problems with the ring. You can definitely trust this ring with your phone. Something that's also great with this ring is that if you lay it down straight, You have a nice stand for your phone. Now, if you are going to touch it or something, it is going to fall down, but it is nice to have just a lot of extra versatility and functionality with the ring here on the Flip 4. And let's do a pocket test because this is a silicone case. And yeah, that is just personally one of my gripes with silicone cases, is that they're kind of hard to take in and out of the pockets. They kind of stick to your shorts, stick to your pants. But overall, really liking this case. Now, if you're not into this whole ring thing, you don't want to have that ring flopping around, getting in the way, we have the silicone cover with strap. This one also comes in at $40. So once again, we have a totally different implementation here. Have some little sticky pads on the top and the bottom this time, opposed to just the bottom on the previous case. And you can also adjust the strap to be looser or tighter. This one is definitely the easiest to install out of the last few I did, just because it's all attached, ready to go right away. Again, we have access to our fingerprint sensor, volume buttons here. Let's check our cutouts, plenty of room for the mics, for the speaker. Let's check our Type-C port. No issues with our oversized Type-C charger. Let's check our wireless charge. We do have this strap here. Let's see if that gets in the way at all. No issues with our wireless charging. This one does offer a little bit more of hinge protection, just covers a bit more of the hinge on the top if that's something that you do value. We also have this little clip on the bottom here. I'm not exactly sure what you would use this for, but it is a little clip there should you need that. And then opening and closing is also very easy with this case, no problems at all. And then when you have this phone open with this case on it, you have a ton of room with this strap here on the bottom. I can personally fit 3 fingers into here. Again, you can customize this on the inside of the case if you want it to be a bit of tighter or looser fit. But man, when you have your fingers in this strap, there is no way you are ever going to drop this phone. So absolutely love having this strap option here. And it doesn't have to just be straight up holding the phone like this. You could be holding it in landscape orientation or something and just kind of string your fingers through. But I'm really digging this case overall. And now last but not least, if you're not into any of these unique looking cases for the Flip 4, we do have just a leather cover here, but it also includes a flap for extra hinge protection. This one is pretty pricey though, comes in at $90. We do have an all new design here with this leather cover as well. Last year with the Flip 3, we just had the top and bottom portion, but now we have this flap in addition to this little slit here that keeps that flap in place. And again, the flap is removable, so you can just take this flap off completely if you don't want to mess with that. We have little sticky bits on the top and bottom here. Checking our cutouts here, looks like we're good for our mics and speaker. Let's check our Type-C port. Good to go with the Type-C port. Again, we have access to our fingerprint sensor here. And then on this case, unique to the other cases, is that we have a separate little button here for our volume rockers. This leather case definitely has the most protection for your hinge. You can see it's covering pretty much 80% of it or so. Again, we have that little flap here. I don't see that as a huge issue because it's kind of out of your way when you're holding the phone this way. And when you have the phone open this way, it's not really getting in the way of your day-to-day use. So I love this combination of having a more protective case in addition to just having that great leather feel that we all know and love from Samsung. But overall, really liking the simple yet effective case options here for the Flip 4 from Samsung. And I think my go-to for now is going to be this leather one. I know it's the most expensive one out of this lot here, but you're getting the most hinge protection and you're just getting that great leather feel. And having it here on the Flip, just you can fit it so easily in the palm of your hand. This is just a great feel overall. But that is going to wrap it up for the official Samsung cases for the Galaxy Z Flip 4. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to the Shane Simons YouTube channel today. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.